Hey, on this week's episode,
we're gonna talk about Superbowl and the Superbowl ads.
Birds of Prey and the Fantaboulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
And more on pop culture news and curiosities and fun facts and etc. etc.
etc. Okay, the Super Bowl.
Yes, the Super Bowl. Oh, it's February.
Yeah.
Yes. And
That's
we had the
exciting.
Super Bowl. The last episode was in February, was it?
No, it would not have been.
Okay, so it's February. So enough with Happy New Year. It's over.
It's done.
Done. Okay.
We can say Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Aww.
it's close enough.
Aww.
It's next week.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's Valentine's Day month. It's the Black Month, right?
The Black Month?
Yeah, isn't the Black Month February? Isn't the Black Month?
Why is it the Black Month?
Isn't the
I've never heard that before.
I guess you don't call it black. The Afro-American month.
Oh my word.
Isn't it?
It's African American History Month.
Yeah, so
The history word is really important in there.
yeah, I just make it short, you know? It's like black.
But like maybe there's a moment where it gets too short.
I don't know. Anyways.
Okay.
February. And we had Super Bowl on last Sunday. San Francisco 49ers versus Kansas City.
Yep. Chiefs. I like to see an underdog win.
Yeah, it was surprising. I thought for a while it seemed like the 49ers had it in the bag.
They really did. I think I literally said at one point, I would be surprised if the Chiefs could turn it around. Yeah. And then they turned it around. So, well done, Chiefs.
So, yeah, enough with sports. Let's talk about what's interesting. The halftime show.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had Shakira. And we had Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
It was good.
It was entertaining. I liked it better than the last couple.
Yeah.
Of shows. I did feel like they crossed a couple lines. I was like, is this empowering anymore? Or is this just like really inappropriately and disturbingly sexual?
I don't know. They do what they always did in their careers. Yeah,
that doesn't make it appropriate.
The guy from Maroon 5 was half naked last year. Nobody...
Oh, a lot of people were annoyed. A lot of people did not want to see Adam Levine's nipples.
Yeah.
Myself included.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought it was coherent with the show and with what they do and they always did in their careers.
Sure. And I will say this, like their dancing ability is impressive.
Yeah. So it was old people dancing on the stage. So yeah, for all generations, grandma's dancing. Oh, by the way, talking about grandma, that kid that sings with Jennifer Lopez is a kid. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's totally her daughter. They look the same.
I only learned that in the news.
Yeah, her 11-year-old daughter.
The ads.
I think Charlie Day kind of stole the show.
Yeah.
Well, he would have, except there's the Bill Murray Groundhog Day Jeep commercial.
Oh, that'd be more fun.
So that was pretty great.
I was really expecting, really hoping because I saw like a teaser for the ad online for Groundhog Day because it was Groundhog Day. And spoiler alert, it's gonna be a short winter, but and I was like really expecting to see that one. It kind of killed me. It was one of the last ones. So it was like the very end of the game. I was like, oh, finally, and then it was good. It was fun. But it was like if it should come early, in the game.
Whenever it came out, it was fun. They brought back a lot of the cast, a lot of the great moments from the film, and it was a great commercial, and
it was good.
I really love Bill Murray.
Yeah,
he's just a cool guy.
But one of the
so funny.
One of the best ones was the what's it called? The Mac Pack. It's not a Mac Pack. With like a Chris Evans and Rachel.
Oh yeah, Smockpock.
Smockpock, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, Rachel Dratch, Chris Evans, and John Krasinski. Yeah.
Was that more people? I think that was
no,
it. Right?
Just the 3.
Yeah.
Which was plenty.
Yeah.
With their Boston accents.
Yeah. It was yeah. It was hilarious.
It was. That one was very funny. But then we had Charlie Day popping up like over and over again, and you think it was a Coke commercial, but nope, there's Charlie Day. Is it later? And it was never later.
Yeah, with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And everywhere with Buzz. Buzz? Is that what we got?
Wait, Buzz?
The beer? Bud.
Yeah, Budweiser.
Bud. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I thought it was fun. It reminded me of the It's a Tide ad commercial. Remember those? That was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, no.
Where like they'd start and it'd look like one commercial and then they'd pop up, it's a Tide ad!
With the guy from Stranger Things, right? Hopper?
Maybe. Yes.
Yeah, he popped up that same way. Yeah. No, yeah. It took years for Charlie to end because he was like old.
Yeah.
No, but it was fun. What else?
It was. Those were my highlights.
Yeah.
Those were my favorites.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy any others?
I'm trying to think about others, but I think these are definitely there. The Mountain Dew one was cool. What's this guy? Bryan Cranston. And The Shining.
Yes, I forgot that. Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
And Tracee Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And there was you know, the one for the movies. There was Black Widow. There was Fast and Furious. Top Gun. You know, some of the most expensive ads, trailers for the movies to come. Which, you know, with the internet is not that a big deal anymore because they're online 5 minutes before, 5 minutes later. But yeah, some pretty cool commercials.
Yep. It was an event. It happened. It's the same way it does every year.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about crazy.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. You're trying to do Harley Quinn. That's supposed to be a Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's what we saw today.
It totally sounded just like that.
It wasn't a voice. It was just me saying crazy. I can do it.
Yeah, so Birds of Prey and the Fantaboulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Was in fact.
First of all, the name I think should be called Harley Quinn, in tiny letters and Birds of Prey. Yeah,
they could have reversed that, but that aside, it really was a fantabulous movie. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good. It was fun. It was full of action.
Yeah.
The fight sequences on the movie are like,
so many legs got broken.
The girl moves. And kudos for her because this movie she produced the movie.
Yeah.
She fought for the movie and she made the movie, and the movie, it's good and it's out there for everybody to see.
Yeah, I thought there were some really great nods to Harley Quinn's origins on one of the Batman animated series.
Yeah, it's Harley as Harley should be. And since this is her movie, she has this stage for herself. She shares with other people, other girls. But it's mainly her. She's the narrator. She breaks the fourth wall a couple of times.
And it occurred to me, so the movie, they used like a non-chronological storytelling. And it occurred to me that even though you go back and forth a few times, it's really the way someone would tell a story. Like if you were just talking.
Yeah.
You'd be like, blah, 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 blah. You know, you start telling the story and be like, oh, wait, let me back up and explain. And that's really what she does the whole time. So
yeah, comic books do that all the time, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, they do. So we got nice origins for, I think, Black Canary and for Huntress.
And for Harley, since they go all the way back when she was a embryo, even before that, when she was a spermatozoid and an egg. Yeah.
Yeah, so like origin story to the max.
Some animation. That's cool.
Her character is so interesting and so complicated. And I feel like this movie did her justice. So did Suicide Squad, but then that was just kind of a jumping off point. This one really got into it and told her story without Mr. J.
Yeah, that's one of the main plots of the movie. They split. She's done, and that's why the title, the Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she's emancipated from the Joker, and really any of the other. Yeah, neither he nor Batman show up at all, and she usually goes with one of them in one way or another.
Yeah, even the problems in the movie she creates, she fixes. But it's a problem that she creates it.
Yeah, it's all her. We finally have a superhero. Well, yeah, we have a superhero battle fight sequence where a woman says, "I need a hair tie." And Harley gives her a hair tie. Or Harley offers her a hair tie.
Yes.
Either way, there's a discussion about hair ties. And how long hair is like super annoying when you're trying to get anything done. I really appreciated seeing that. You could tell it was a film directed, produced, written by women.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, they're probably going to get the movie a couple Oscars.
With the hair tie? No. Although, I thought the production design was pretty spectacular.
That's cool. It was very different.
Cool sets and
they didn't
costumes.
stick to one visual for Harley. They don't stick to one visual, but like many different visuals throughout the movie. We did see the old shirt from Suicide Squad. We see the what they call the tight thing.
Like a corset bustier top.
From the games.
Her mallet.
We finally
her
see
big
the
old
mallet.
Whack.
Yeah.
Not only do we see it, but she kicks butt with it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the fight sequence was like, it's very fun, energetic, and funny. And
so funny.
Ian McGregor has a black mask. It was really good. Yeah.
I don't know anything about Black Mask. This is my first and only exposure to him, but and I knew Ewan McGregor would be good because he's always good. But I thought he was a great villain. He brought that classic Gotham crazy to the role, and I enjoyed his performance.
And the guy Victor Zsasz was good too.
Yeah, Victor Zsasz.
Usually they go for like someone skinny and bald, even sometimes on the Gotham show, even Russian. No, this time that guy is like Italo-American, Italian-American, I don't know what they say. Anyways, and he delivered. It was good. He had the scars, he had the backstory. So, everything was good.
Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. This soundtrack, I really enjoyed the soundtrack. I might be listening to that. Although I have to edit it when the kids are around.
Yeah, I like the soundtrack. Although I probably only know 3 songs.
Yeah, there were a lot of songs that were new to me, but
there was a
lot
version.
of that,
Yeah, no, there was another one. There was a version
rock and roll
of another song. It was like completely different because the other one like this one's like
yeah.
It's slower.
Oh, what was the song? What? No.
It was a Navy song.
I don't remember it again. Yeah. It was one of those, like, it's a cover where they totally changed the mood. The original is, like, kind of upbeat.
Oh, it's it plays on the radio all the time. I can't remember now.
It later.
But, yeah.
Oh, well. Either way, so fun and super cathartic, too. This is a good movie to watch when you're mad. You won't be mad by the end of it. They'll work out all your rage issues for you.
I would say go if you're not mad too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Enjoy. Yeah. For
sure.
Yeah, Harley is delightful and crazy and funny, and I don't feel bad for liking her. Like, some people love the Joker. I was like, the Joker is, I don't know. He did some pretty bad things.
Yeah.
Harley is just a servant,
She's a tragic figure who's who's built something.
Which is, I was listening to this thing the other day, and there was this psycho-criminalistic doctor guy that do kind of the same what the girl does on Silence of the Lambs,
Like the behavioral sciences side of the FBI.
Yeah, well, he's a
criminal psychologist.
He's CSI. He analyze everything post to determine if the guy is crazy, if it's a psychopath, and they talk a lot of psychopaths on this show. And
in this movie. Oh, sorry, you finish.
And then the guy asked him if would ever be possible if a doctor treating a patient becoming,
like Harley Quinn's story.
just like her, and you couldn't tell. It's very unlikely. There's no many examples of that, even though you have the whole Stockholm syndrome cataloged that happened before, but
this isn't really
doctor getting empathy for the captivator and becoming a villain as well. It's
that's different. Something that I liked about this is they reminded us not just that Harley is, obsessed with the Joker, and that part of her backstory is well known, but she reminds us over and over that she has a PhD and that she was a psychiatrist, and she frequently is offering counseling to people and giving them advice and referencing her psychiatric expertise throughout the film. But they also give us some of her story before she meets the Joker. She kind of sets up maybe why she fell for him. It wasn't just out of the blue, this nice sweet girl meets the Joker and then loses her mind. Her tragedy started when she was young. Her dad didn't want her, and she ends up at an orphanage run by abusive nuns, and then she just is so desperate for love. She keeps falling for these guys who use her and abuse her, and she channels all that into getting her PhD and becoming excellent in her field, and then ends up with the Joker, and then proves her love by jumping into a vat of chemicals.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, Birds of Prey.
Great movie.
Fantastic. If I remember with the
Fantaboulous.
Emancipation of Harley Quinn. It's out everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so go see it.
Yes. Much like Joker, this is not a film for children. The R rating should say that anyway, but just...
Is it R?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't use that many F-bombs.
Oh, because of language.
I don't think you can show that many, broken legs and...
I know. I think the standard.
Blood.
I think the standard is about blood, not about broken bones. I think you can get away with broken bones.
Either way, definitely R-rated. Not a film for children.
Yeah.
But well worth seeing for adults.
Only for children older than 18 is the age here. Yeah. Okay. Couple news of the pop culture this week. The passing away of Kirk Douglas.
103 years old.
Yeah. The star Spartacus. The man of Snowy River.
Man from Snowy River.
What did I say?
The man of Snowy. It's from.
Okay.
Snowy River.
Yes. And many other movies.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
20,000 what?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, okay.
A 60s-ish Disney adaptation of the Jules Verne novel.
Was he Nemo?
No, he's a flashy American sailor who goes on board with Nemo.
Yo-ho. Okay, yeah, so yes.
He sings in that one.
He sings?
He does.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
classic.
very accomplished actor, awarded actor, and he was one strong name that of independent filming. He financed, produced, and made many independent movies.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
And so that's it. So rest in peace.
It is.
I'm Spartacus.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
On a much lighter note, though, Lin-Manuel Miranda announced that a previously filmed production of Hamilton, like original Broadway cast and everything, is going to be released.
For a second, I thought it was the movie. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, oh, they're gonna show on the Broadway on the screen, right?
Yeah, but it sounds like they filmed this carefully, like deliberately to be a movie. I mean, it's still the stage production, but basically, those of us who aren't able to spend $400 on a ticket or who don't win the lotteries whenever Hamilton comes to town will finally have our chance.
It's still that expensive?
Yeah, it can be, depending on your seats, if you can even get tickets at all. It's still a really hot ticket. Anyways, it was filmed with the original Broadway cast, so the cast you fell in love with on the recording that you've probably memorized if you're anything like me. You've memorized anyway. That cast, they're releasing it next fall. Anyway, 2021. So, I'm willing to wait for it, much like Aaron Burr.
Oh, it's still going to be on 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If I read it right, I'm pretty sure it's 2021.
Because if they shot when the cast was around, that's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Well.
Either way, it's coming, so just be happy.
Another movie coming up is Impractical Jokers, the True TV show. It's coming to the big screen. The four friends that like to prank each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hit the 200th episode this week, and to celebrate 10 years, they shot this full feature movie of them doing their crazy pranks on each other.
Okay.
It's coming out soon. This month. Yeah.
So is it gonna be like?
They said it's gonna be gonna have a little bit of history of them.
Okay.
But also gonna be them pranking each other.
Does it have like a plot like a movie? Is this like fictionalized, or is it just like a mega episode?
A mega episode, maybe with a tiny subplot. Telling a little bit about them. That's it. See you next week. We're going to talk about The Gentleman.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Spartacus.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.